everyone, it's Joe here from the Bill Coors Wellness Center. Happy Friday. I'm bringing the WOD for this Friday. Before I get started, just remind everybody these are for Bill Coors Wellness Center members as well as Molson Coors employees only. So what you'll need for your WOD today is going to be a step up. So I just have this thick hardcover book, and you're going to need a couch. We'll be doing some single leg glute bridges in a little bit. It's going to be fun, but you'll need that for your shoulders to rest on. If you don't have a couch, you can use the floor, but ideally you want to have your shoulders up just for the angle. So before we get to the workout, we're going to do a little bit of functional real life movement to get started for the warm up. We're going to do body weight get ups. So you're not using your hands, you're getting up from the ground, using your core strength and all that jazz. So I'll show you how to do these. We're going to start back. Make sure you got enough room to move around, and if you need to use your hands, do it, but this is the full movement right here. So you're in a sit-up position. You're going to sit up, and you're going to take this foot, you're going to tuck it, and that's going to push you into a lunge. Up here, up top, swing it, and back down. Very similar movement. So you're up to the sit-up, tuck it, boom. And if you're going to need to use the hand, maybe come up here and then twist it, boom, boom. So we're going to do about 5 on each side or 10 on each side. Play with that for about 5 minutes, just working on your get-ups. The most advanced version of the get-up, you're going to sit up, tuck the feet, up top, back down. That's going to use a lot of core strength, balance, stability, all that jazz. So good thing to practice just to work on getting up and off the floor is a great thing for just anybody of all different ages. Going to help with no matter what happens. You'll be ready for whatever. So after you do your warm-up, we'll start with the workout. So we have first, also you can see I'm barefoot. We're working on our balance, our proprioception. It's not going to be a high intensity workout today. It's going to be a slow down exercises. We're going to work on some isometric holds, so that's static. We're going to work on some unilateral stuff. So it's going to be slowed down, but don't get it twisted. It's going to be tough. So we'll start with the single leg squat. And it's not a pistol squat, it's a single leg squat. We're going to send that back foot backwards. So I'll show you both angles here. So I've got my balance, and I'm trying to get this knee as close to the ground as possible. If you need a tap, you can tap. Here's what it looks like from this angle. So I'm on a knee. We want to try to keep that front ankle on the ground, or the front heel on the ground. I'm not resting, I'm tapping and I'm up. Here's this angle. So I'm coming back, and notice it looks a little bit like a curtsy lunge, and that's just because I'm balancing. So it's a single leg squat here. It looks like a lunge, a little bit different. So you're going 5 each side, that's 10 total. You're moving nice and slow with that balance. If you can't, or if you can, don't even tap on the ground. Tap that knee, keep that foot off the ground, and keep moving. Next, we're gonna have a single leg deadlift hold with some airplane rotation. So, this is that isometric I was talking about. You're gonna hip hinge, and if you guys made it to that wellness call yesterday, this is a great exercise for the low back. So, I'm in the isometric hold for my single leg deadlift, and what I'm doing is rotating. I'm rotating, and this is difficult with your balance. If you need to, set that back foot down just for a little bit more stability, but it's tough. This is a tough one. So you're gonna go 10 each side, and notice I'm not flying through them. I'm moving nice and slow. And even if you're moving slow, you will still be out of breath, huffing and puffing like this guy. So 10 each side, you're moving nice and slow. You really want to be hip hinging on this one, and your knee is about, it's not locked out, but it's about 90% straight. So number 3, we're doing a kick through. So you're in the bear position, tabletop, kicking through. We've done these before. Kick through. To advance it up, you're going to kick through and go up, squeeze that glute. So the foot that's on the ground, you're up, squeeze, hold. You're really going to feel that in the glute. You're going to feel it in the shoulder. You're doing a lot of rotation with the shoulder, with the core. Great balance exercise. Go through 10 each side, 20 total. Excellent. Next, we're going to do an elevated lunge hold, but we're going to change it up. You're going to grab your little step, and what you're going to do, we're going to do pulses here. So some isometric work and some pulse work. So you're gonna get the balls of your foot on that elevated little step, and you're gonna come down, and I'm coming down into a calf raise on this book, and it is a lot harder than it looks. You're gonna feel it big time in the calf. I'll show you from this angle. You're gonna feel it in the calf, in the Achilles tendon. It's a tough one, tougher than it looks. So you're coming down, notice I'm not resting and I'm not coming out of it. So you're gonna wanna go about 20 seconds on this one. Up, down, excellent. So both sides, make sure you're getting them. Try that one out, it's gonna be tough on the balance. You're on the front of the foot. If you can't do that elevated or you can't hold it, knock it out and then come up. So hit the lunge and then come up. Next, we're gonna hit the push-up with the row. And I know we've been doing these, but it's really important, especially doing all these bodyweight exercises, that we're working on our back. We're doing a lot of pushing, shoulders are getting worked. Think about this as you're training your back and you're training your core. So we're doing the push-up with the row. We're gonna squeeze hold. Great time to add weights if you have them. So right here, you're doing a push-up, and keep these elbows in. We're gonna get more of a tricep push-up. And don't twist. And when you're rowing here, squeeze the opposite glute. It's gonna really help with the balance, with the core stability. So push up, squeeze, hold. I want you to flex your core like you're gonna get punched in the core. Squeeze, hold, slow and controlled, back down. Push up, squeeze, hold, lower it back down. Excellent. Next and last, we have a single-legged elevated glute bridge. I'll walk you through this one. So, like I said, you're gonna need your couch. You're gonna come back on this one. So I'm up in the glute bridge. I'm on about the middle of my traps on the couch. And what you're gonna do, put that one leg up. Let's go weak leg first. So put the strong leg in the air. And what you're gonna do is get up on that toe. You want about a 90-degree angle with the hip, knee, and ankle. And you're just squeeze holding. Squeeze and hold. So I'm really feeling that in the glute, in the core, and the stability. It's a tough exercise. Hold for about 20 seconds. I think you'll be shocked if you're really squeezing as hard as you can. You might not even be able to do 20. That's fine. Go weak leg first, then strong leg. Repeat through the circuit 2 to 3 times. Slow the exercises down. Have fun with it. Y'all have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday.